What's up, nerds? I'm McKinley, and I'm filming in a weird location. This is going to be my biannual Bibliothon vlog. I have yet to film my TBR, but this is going up after that no matter what. So I am currently reading The Cheerleaders, which is going to be, I think, the challenge for read the first chapter of 3 books and pick one. When I found out about the challenge, like, I had already started 3 separate books. I had started One Out by Nick Stone, this, and Stormrunner by J.C. Cervantes. I know I'm saying that wrong. And this is the one I kept going with. So I'm counting it because I can't start another book when I'm in the middle of 3. So I hope to read like this and Stormrunner this week, but we'll see. And I'm also listening to The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang. And that counts for Own Voices. It's different from me. And someone else's TBR. I had literally scrolled through Instagram, the hashtag TBR, until I saw a book that I wanted to read. So, yeah. I'm really enjoying The Kiss Quotient. It's little, like, very, like, on the money descriptions, like, of everything, because the main character has Asperger's, which is weird, but, like, also seems incredibly accurate. I know it's Own Voices for that, so this has hooked me already. I just suck at focusing, but I'm on page 50, so I'll show you the rest of my TBR in the vlog later, but I still need to film my TBR because I suck. But I don't have all the books with me, so I'm filming it at home. But this is just the beginning of my vlog. So I wanted to get it started. Yeah, this is awkward. I'll see you later about it. Okay, it's day 3 of the biannual Bibliothon because it started on Saturday and I didn't know. I thought it started yesterday. That's okay. I'm at work. My dog's here. She found out there were cows over there. They scared the crap out of her and she ran away, but now she can't stop looking out the door to the giant dog-like animal. Look at my special baby. Anyway, I am not gonna be able to film a TBR. Like, it's honestly too late now, so I figured I would just go and say what I'm reading in this, even though I don't have the books with me. I'll insert them later or add screenshots. But the group book is The Wicked Deep. I'm reading that. And I'm also reading that for a predicted 5-star read. And then the next one is Choose from Someone Else's TBR. And for that, I'm reading The Kiss Quotient. I found it on an Instagram. And then I'm also counting that for Own Voices Different Than Me. And then for the Try the First Chapter of 3 books, I already went over that earlier in the video. And read a book that's been on your TBR for over a year. I'm either reading Suffer Love by Ashley Herring Blake or Archie Volume 3 for that, and read The Last Book You Bought, because Suffer Love is the last book I bought that I haven't read or am not using for Booktubeathon. And Archie is my most recent library book that I got. So it's basically, I'm reading Archie no matter what. If I get to Suffer Love, I'll count that for those instead. But I also want to read I Was Born for This and Stormrunner this week. It's a lot. I probably won't finish them all, but I Was Born for This got added to Scribd, which I feel like was an accident because it's not out here yet in audiobook, but the audiobook is on there. So I want to listen to it before they realize that they've added that and it's not supposed to be on there. So that is the plan, Stan. And she's still, can you, just staring. Oh, Dixie. Hi. Yeah, I'm here too. Look at the baby. Oh, hello. That's it for now. Tuesday, I have finished a book. I just can't remember if I talked about it yet. or what it was. What did I fucking read? Oh, The Kiss Quotient. I gave it 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. I mean, I'm not autistic or on the spectrum, but I know people that are, and it's like, I mean, its own voices. So I thought it was an interesting take on a romance that involves someone on the spectrum. But yeah, 4 stars. And I'm really excited for the second one. I bought a physical copy, so I did really like it. And I started The Wicked Deep by Shay Earnshaw. I'm not that far in. I read like a chapter. The audiobook narrator, I'm not so sure about, but we'll see. And I just posted my second ALA haul, and if you guys haven't watched it, I'm going to link it in a corner. I don't know what corner. And I'm really curious if people use the links that I post in the description, because I spent an hour and a half linking every book I talked about in that video, and I talked about 79 books in the video. And when I went to save it, it told me that my description was too long. So then I had to go and find out where the stopping point was for the description and link the rest in the comments. And I'm just curious if I did that for no reason. So if you click on links in my hauls and wrap-ups when I do those, let me know down below, please, because if no one's clicking them, I'm not going to do that anymore, because I don't mind doing it if people are going to click them. But if I spend an hour and a half putting links in that people don't use, I'm going to be slightly agitated, to be honest. But yeah, it wouldn't have taken quite so long, but like I initially tried to put them in a Google Doc just to link that, and the Google Doc didn't link the links. Like, it just had them printed out, so I had to like go back and redo it. It was a pain in the ass, but it's done. I did it. And I listened to music while I was doing it, so my shuffle played some good songs, so that was good. Now I'm going to play Pop It Bingo on Pogo and continue listening to The Wicked Deep. Oh, and Not Your Villain got added to Hoopla, so I'm going to try and read that this week too. I have a lot of ambitions for this week. We'll see how it goes. Hello, it is 6:18 a.m. on Wednesday morning. I haven't checked in since I think yesterday morning, I don't know. But I am reading I Was Born for This by Alice Oseman, and I am loving it. It's really like diving into shipping culture, specifically in boy bands. And I was sitting here thinking about why we ship so strongly gay ships in real life, like Larry, which would be Louie and Harry from One Direction, if you're not in the know. And like I started to really think about it, and like I think there's 2 reasons why. We are desperate for queer representation, because I would say like at least 70% of the people shipping that are queer. And 2, we've never seen healthy male friendships portrayed to us in Hollywood or pop culture. So we don't recognize it when it's there. And I just think it's really an interesting thing. And if I was still in school, I would research it more and write a paper on it. But I'm not a Ravenclaw, so I'm not doing that just for fun. But I'm curious what y'all think. Like, why? Like, I get why we do it for TV shows, because obviously we want that queer representation. But is it wrong to ship real people together? And I'm starting to think maybe it is. At least to ship it to the point where we're writing fan fiction about it and posting it all over Tumblr. I don't do this, but I don't know. It's an interesting thing. This book is really good, by the way. But maybe Louie and Harry aren't in love, you know? Maybe they're not. Maybe they're just good friends. That's all I have to say. I'm also reading The Wicked Deep, but I have not made much of a dent since yesterday because I'm not really enjoying it that much. So I've pretty much been focused on I Was Born for This. So that's the update for today. At least for now. Okay, so I finished I Was Born for This. Oh my gosh, girl, get it together. I finished I Was Born for This by Alice Oseman. I ended up counting that as my predicted 5-star read. I don't know if I ever said that, but I did give it 5 stars. So ignore that. I squeezed it and it wasn't ready to be squozed. But I also filmed a video and prepared a TBR for the 7 and 7 readathon, which I will also be vlogging because I'm crazy and I've decided I want to do 7 and 7 and booktubeathon back to back, meaning I'm going to try and read 14 books in 14 days. And there's no graphic novels on my 7 and 7 readathon. TBR, so that's gonna be fun. Anyway, I loved I Was Born for This. I'm not surprised because I love Alice Oseman. It's like, I talked about it yesterday. It's really like takes a look at shipping culture with boy bands. But also, like, kind of what it's like to be in a boy band. Even though, like, I mean, Alice Oseman isn't in a boy band. But I'm curious if she talked to anyone in one. She has a Q&A on her YouTube that I think I'm going to go watch. But, yeah, it was a really great book. And, yeah. Even though I think I said this yesterday, that the Ark is not a boy band. They're a band. Boy bands don't play instruments. That's controversial. You can argue with me, but boy bands don't. I mean, they can play instruments and occasionally do, but on a whole, boy bands, 5 boys, 4 or 5 boys, 3 to 5 boys that get up there and sing, dance unless you're One Direction, and yeah, they don't play instruments. So the Ark is like more like Hanson or Blink-182. But that's just whatever. I gotta go. I'm gonna go watch that video. Okay, bye. Okay, so I have like 3.5 hours left of The Wicked Deep, and I really want to DNF it, but I'm like so close to the end that I feel like I can't because I'm listening to it at 2.5 speed. So I really only have a little over an hour left, but I hate it. I don't like it at all. I don't care. I'm glad men are getting drowned. I don't care. It's insta-love. And I wish I hadn't read it. I wish I had just had the book to look at because it's so pretty and then moved on with my life. But that's whatever. I know other people are liking it and I'm glad that they're liking it, but I just wish that I liked it, but I don't. So, yeah. The readathon ends tomorrow, and I still have to read another volume of Archie, which will be easy. I actually might do that now. And I have to read The Cheerleaders, which basically that's my day tomorrow, is reading The Cheerleaders. But I guess I'll update you guys again when I finish The Wicked Deep. Although I don't foresee me changing my mind about it. So, yeah. I've decided to not finish The Wicked Deep. I tried to find spoilers on how it all ends, and I think I pretty much got the gist. But I do have a physical copy of it, so I'm just going to skip ahead to the end and see if I can figure it out. I did not like this book. I'm giving it, I think, 1 star. So, yeah. I'm going to now start At the Edge of the Universe by Sean David Hutchinson because the read-along for it is next week, which is the 7 and 7 readathon, so I just want to get a head start on it. And I will read The Cheerleaders when I get home. Oh, and I started Archie. I think I'm 3 issues in, so I have 3 left. So I'll probably finish that later today. But that's my update. Also, if you've read The Wicked Deep and want to tell me how it ends, feel free to PM me on Instagram or Twitter. Okay? Thanks. I have the book mail, so I'm going to open it. Because that's what you do in vlogs, right? Let's see if I can do it. I'll have to put you down for a second. Okay, let's see, what do we have? It's books, I know it's books. Less by Andrew Sean Greer. This won the Pulitzer, and it's supposed to be gay. So, that's exciting. And The Kiss Quotient, which I read earlier this week, and I wanted a physical copy, so I bought it. That's it. That's all the mail. Okay, bye. Okay, it's the Thursday after Bye Bib, and I've got to post this vlog. So I'm going to wrap up what I read, because I know I didn't update after I quit The Wicked Deep. So total for Bye Bib, I read The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang. I gave it 4 stars. Really, really enjoyed it. I read Archie Volume 3 by Mark Waid. Gave that 3 stars. That series is okay. It's very One Tree Hill-esque. If you like One Tree Hill, you'll probably like Archie. I finished I Was Born for This by Alice Oseman. Gave it 5 stars. Absolutely loved it. So good. Highly recommend. I am counting The Wicked Deep. Gave it 1 star. But I did technically DNF it. But I was almost done. And then I also read Archie Volume 4. And I gave that 4 stars, and Archie Volume 5, which I also gave 4 stars, and I read Betty and Veronica. I actually think I read these after Bye Bib, but I'm just throwing them in here because why not? And I read Betty and Veronica, which I did not like, and I gave 1 star. I actually think I DNF'd that one too, because I don't like girls fighting for no reason. It's just, I don't think it's necessary, but my next vlog will be 7 and 7 readathon. I had fun with Summer Bye Bib. I'm so excited for Booktubeathon. So I hope you guys are ready for more vlogs, because they're not stopping. Even though no one watches them, that's fine. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!